Netflix original action movie. Actually, it may be a Netflix original, but I think a lot of the action, since the Equalizer came out, everyone's been trying to replicate the same ultra violence that we see or saw in both Equalizer movies. And I think that it's time for us to try and come up with a new way of showing us these ultra-violent action scenes, because every time I see them, I think of the Equalizer. And quite honestly, I think that every action film is trying to rip off what we saw in the Equalizer. But that's just my eye-catching note. Well, you saw my trailer reaction to it. Now this is my review for it. I actually thought it was enjoyable. Chris Hemsworth at his very best. That's all I can say. For fans of Chris Hemsworth, I'm a Chris Hemsworth fan. And all I can say is that it is pretty straightforward. Boy is taken hostage, someone goes by to rescue him, and as he rescues the boy, our main protagonist, Tyler, played by Chris Hemsworth, tries to accept what happened in his past. And, it was one of those, you changed my life, and you changed mine as well. Like, two characters changing each other's lives for the better. Now, I have to say, Chris Hemsworth, yes, we all know how good of an actor he is. What surprises me the most is the actor who plays our hostage, a boy. I found this young actor to be very convincing, and when he cried, I believed it. When he was scared, I believed it. That, I have to say, is good acting. I don't know how old he is, to be honest, but it doesn't matter. Age, to me, it doesn't matter. You're a good actor, period, regardless of your age. And I have to say, he knocked it out of the park. I really think that he did. Everything about this movie is decent, not extravagant or mind-bending. It was a decent action movie. It was different, meaning it was... Well, you don't hear a lot about Bangladesh, actually, and I thought it was really nice for show business to give us another inside look, sort of, to what Bangladesh is like. And I did know about poverty and how extreme it is in Bangladesh. At least that's as much as I knew. But overall, I thought it was great. The cinematography, okay, alright, here we go with cinematography. I'm going to spend a little bit of time right here on cinematography. It was kind of like 1917 almost. The thing about 1917 was it was all made to look like one shot, and only one shot. Whereas Extraction was not made to look like it was all one shot. However, there were some scenes, okay? There were some scenes in the movie where it was all one take or made to look like one shot take. And I think since Birdman came out, everyone's been trying to use Alejandro G. Inarritu's technique of making their movies look like it was all done in one shot or one take. So I thought that was pretty interesting, and I've seen a lot of that in films lately as a filming cinematography trend. I think Extraction was great. It's a really good, entertaining film to watch when you're in quarantine, and it is definitely one to keep your mind off current events, That's all I have to say, really, about Extraction. It was decent with acting and plot and cinematography. So, that's all I have to say.